Hello there, Sorry from 17 once again. This is my Bioshock Survivor difficulty, Brass Balls video walkthrough. We're in the final part of Hephaestus, and once again, for the people who are coming here to listen to strategy, you're probably not going to get it in this video, because I am once again joined by my girlfriend.
Hello!
And we're going to be talking about random things to try and just kind of elevate and give some levity to this this dark underwater world of doom, which is Rapture, which is Bioshock, and that vending machine right there drops passive grenades as a trap, and it mocks you as you explode, so be very careful. It's one of those dangers that you don't see too much in Rapture, but when it does turn up, it's tricky. And of course, there's going to be more spider splicers, so deal with them however you want to deal with them. I recommend a swift headshot, because at this point you're going to notice that telekinesis is still really good, but certain enemies are going to sponge it, just because of the arbitrary nature of the difficulty. So questions. What is on the manifesto today?
So, the first question for this video is, what is one thing you would change about yourself?
I would like to be successful. I would like to not have shit hair and a shit scalp. I would like to be smarter than I am.
I said one thing.
Well, I'm getting a lot of things. I'm having like one free thing for everything. But if it would only be one thing, I would like to retain information at a better, more accurate rate. Because I only remember Pokemon names and porn star names, and that's not useful when I could be remembering things like, you know, the periodic table, or what things actually mean, quoting really cool passages of literature and stuff.
You do good at remembering quotes, usually.
Yeah, some stuff, but
maybe as said by
not
porn
the
stars.
stuff that I want. You know, I want to be able to have the pantheon of all the different gods, and I don't want to be going, oh, is that Apollo or is that Vulcan? Like, no, I want it to be like boom, 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 and firing awesomely. But you've got to keep it sharp and practice, and I wish my brain was just that good. Like, an eidetic memory would be something that I think would be great. Because then, once you've read it, you've got it forever. And you can just compartmentalise and pick and choose. That'd be fucking awesome. Because I just read everything.
I like that idea. I'd be skinnier. So...
Well, that's achievable, that one.
I know.
Just cut me some steak. Random. I come back again. I cut me some steak.
What would you do differently if you could relive the past year?
The past year? Ooh. I don't know.
I'd have more money. Like, I'd have saved more money. That's
Save more money.
the only thing I think.
Yeah, but how could you have saved more money? Could you have been less frivolous?
Yeah.
Why are you being so frivolous, bitch? Is this what you want to tell me?
No, I really like
Trying to
clothes.
put you down.
Makeup and food.
I don't think I've been that extravagant.
But yeah, that'd be the one thing. For the past year, there's not anything else particularly emotional or work-wise or anything like that I would change, because I'm happy with how this year's gone.
Yeah, I think this year's been okay. If I could change anything,
It'd be nice now if I had more than like 20 quid to my name. So.
I might change some family stuff so that my mum would have had a better time with their family and stuff like that. But myself, no. Anybody can say, like, I would love to have won the lottery, or I would love to have, you know, had a breakthrough. It would have been great if I'd have made a walkthrough that PewDiePie's mum and dad liked, and they were like, ooh.
Let's give him
$20
$20 million.
Yeah, exactly. Here's $20 million and a PewDiePie sponsorship. And next thing you know, you wake up and you go onto your YouTube and you check your inbox, and there's a ridiculous number of messages, and you're just like, what the fuck is this?
What has happened?
And the next thing you know, you check your AdSense, it's like, you earned 10 grand this day. It's like, what the fuck is this? But no, that's not going to happen. That's not how life works. So,
not for us.
What would I change? I've had a really good year, personally.
I think we're doing pretty good. I suppose if we could like collectively have done something, it would have been like been living together or been, I don't know, had enough money saved to buy a house. That would be awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
But that kind of fits with what you just said anyway.
It is. It's wanting things because that's what's expected of you.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, like owning your own awesome house is a cool thing, which I don't have yet.
No. Soon, hopefully. At what age would you consider someone to be old?
I don't know because you call me old.
That's a joke. I'm a big believer in as you're as old as you feel. Like
I think you're as old as you act.
Yeah, I've met 80-year-olds that I wouldn't have called old. I've
No.
met 40-year-olds that I would have called old. So
I've known 15-year-olds who were fucking old.
So yeah.
I think it's indicative of your actions and your attitude. There are some people that just want the least amount of resistance and sit in a corner and be ignored and do the same thing every single day with no change, no improvement, and they're happy with that. There's no ambitions, there's no life, there's no dream. And there's nothing wrong with that if that's what you like, but to me, that's the definition of old and burnt out. So, like you say, it's a situational thing.
This is going to be different for us. What's the longest you have gone without sleep?
Longest I've gone without sleep is about 49 hours. I did 2 all-nighters in a row, and I remember being on iSketch, which was that website where you did like Pictionary or whatever it's called. And when I turned away from the screen to look at the wall next to me, the wallpaper's pattern was moving. And that's when I was...
I was expecting you to have been awake way longer than that.
No, you have no idea how hard it gets. It's like...
That's only like 2 days though. I know it's a long time when you've not had sleep, but I thought it was gonna be like 3 or 4.
No, fuck that. You can go longer with anything else.
Then maybe,
than sleep.
yeah.
You start getting fucked up without sleep.
I'm trying to think.
It's ridiculous.
Mine's probably...
I've heard voices, all kinds of bad stuff, like straight up episodes.
Mine's probably like 36 then. Because there was a time at uni where I'd woken up really early, and then that night was when all that stuff happened, and Matt came round and stayed, and I didn't want to fall asleep unless he fell asleep, so I stayed up then the next day. So
No, I've pulled a lot of all-nighters in my time.
yeah, I just thought yours would have been way longer.
I got to the point where I was doing maybe 3 to 4 all-nighters a week for about 2 years.
I'm just... You survive though. You can do the whole like sleeping in the next day. I'm terrible. Like if I pull an all-nighter, I'm sick. Like, I get so poorly. My body doesn't recover if I don't sleep.
Yeah, I'm not too bad at that side, but consistent staying up is just, it's not fun at all. Your body aches, you feel restless, you don't know where to place yourself because you've
And you
never
weren't
been
even
up that
doing
long.
anything. You were up playing iSketch.
No, I was doing stuff until I decided to do some iSketch. Hey, I had a girl on there. You know, she liked me. I thought I was in for a promise. But then you realise you're never going to get the girl on iSketch.
I'm assuming this was pre-me.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It's funny though, because whenever you went on that, you always used to get those private messages of people wanting to do sexting. You ever get that?
Yes.
What the fuck was that about? I used to try and lead them on and then really disappoint them. It was good.
You're such a dick.
Get all super descriptive and romantic and touching
You're good at
and all that
descriptive
kind
as
of
well.
stuff. And then I'd just like vomit and die on them before we got to any of the good stuff.
How does
I'd
that
have like a massive heart attack and then cover them with bile.
How does that not surprise me?
Oh, it was so funny.
Okay, random question. What is the biggest priority in your life right now?
My pointus. Biggest priority in my life. Me. Does that count? I prioritise me.
I feel so loved. No, mine's getting a job. Although I'm not even really working that hard on that right
My
now.
biggest priority is probably YouTube. Because it pays, it's something that can be built. So feasibly you would think that hard work and effort would reflect in results, but it doesn't work that way. So instead, I do the hard work with a modicum of reward. So, but I don't neglect other aspects of my life from it. I just have to choose YouTube first in a lot of situations. Because it's that mentality of, if I don't, that's the one that could have leapfrogged me into a job that I'd really like, kind of thing.
And just for those people that are probably going to whine in the comments, I never feel neglected because of YouTube stuff.
No.
Just so people know that.
I have a good balance when it comes to it. And I don't really care if people think that I'm wasting my time or... Because there are some angry people on YouTube who like to believe this image of me playing games 24/7, not eating, not pissing, not shitting, not moving, just somehow this homunculi conjoined to the television that has no other tasks or asks of him during a day. And as much as I would love to do that and make that a stereotype that is true, come on now, people.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way.
I've seen you. You like eating and shitting too much.
I do. It's very
and
fun.
sleeping.
Yeah.
And me.
Yeah. I occasionally go outside when the sky's not falling. You know. I risk the germs of the air as they try to kill me. I've done these things. I've been in public once. It's fun times.
So, how many pairs of shoes do you own?
3 if you count. No, only 1 pair of shoes, 2 pair of trainers. Are they all technically the same?
Yeah.
There you go.
So 3.
I have 1 pair that I like that I would wear, but everybody frowns on me because there's a hole in the bottom of them.
Like, his feet get wet.
And then I have my black ones, and then I have my suit shoes.
And
that's it.
I can't count.
29!
Like, ones that I actually wear, maybe like... Well, it depends on the season and the outfit.
Yeah, and on the mood and on the flippant nature of the mood.
Yeah, how far I'm going to be walking, if I'm going to be walking at all, if I'm going to be sat down all the time. I have quite a lot of shoes.
So how many shoes have you got that you don't wear?
That, like, I've never worn?
No, just that don't get put into the circulation all that often. 20?
No, less than that.
Oh, okay, 19.
Yeah, but... no, like, I don't know.
A lot. Girls like shoes.
Yeah,
this
I
is
just
just
have
an evolutionary
shoes for
thing.
different things. So
You know,
I
they
have like
babies, they like shoes.
I have Crocs that I
Some
don't
men
wear
like
unless
shoes.
I'm camping and stuff like that.
Some
so.
girls don't like shoes, you know. All depends on what you like.
Ooh, how do you like your eggs cooked?
I'm not that fussy with eggs. I like them almost any way they cook.
I love eggs. So
I've done them raw. I've done them
That's great.
hard boiled. I've done them soft boiled. I've done them fried, poached, scrambled.
I think my favourite.
Omelette.
I like soft boiled. Like I like a good dippy egg, and I like poached eggs the best.
Did you say you were in somewhere recently where they didn't understand that dippy eggs is a thing?
Yeah, I said
What the
no.
fuck
It was
is
like
that?
it was a video that came up on my Facebook that was the tasty like food. So they do food videos and they show you how to make stuff, and they done like some sort of different bread thing to dip in. And then showed you the egg, and all of the comments were people like, "Oh, it looked really good," until the soft-boiled egg. Like hundreds of them, yeah.
I've never seen an egg that was runny.
That you dip stuff into, yeah. Well,
How do
they'd
they not know
obviously
about
seen-
eggs and soldiers, man?
Exactly. They'd seen
What
like
is
runny
this?
eggs on because obviously you can get stuff over easy or sunny side up. So the fried eggs that are runny, but they'd never seen it where it's still in the shell, apparently.
That's insane.
So it was like, I think they'd done like pizza toast. So they'd done like toast with cheese or like different bits of pepperoni and stuff, and then you dipped that into the egg. But yeah, all the comments are like horrified. So that's probably my favourite. It reminds me of being little.
Yeah, it's a delicacy, man. I can't imagine not being that repulsed by the idea of egg and soldiers. Have you ever been in any YouTube videos? That's a topical question, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a nice random one.
So can we just say that this thing we're using right now to get these, this is what you said some people use on first dates?
No, I'm just thinking, well, the picture, the conversationstarters.com, is two people sat opposite a table, so it makes me wonder if just like...
God, can you imagine using that on a first date?
I imagine there's some people that do. I guess if like you're not very good at... Like it can be difficult to create conversation. I think we're pretty good at it.
I don't think it's that difficult. She has a full outfit she's just dying to talk about because she's a woman.
I'm just not going to comment on that. I'm just gonna skip right over that one. This
I'm
is like the
just
basis
playing.
of our entire
I'm
relationship.
just playing.
You saying things with a serious voice and me just being like, right, okay. Just going to pretend that didn't happen.
What can I say?
Ooh, this is a good one. What movies have you rewatched the most number of times?
Well, why don't you answer that? Because my answer is every movie I like.
Mine is probably stuff from when I was... Like, if we're talking not when we were kids, because I would need to ask my mum that, because I'm sure there's some videos in my house that probably don't work because we watched them so much when we were kids.
Yeah.
But, like, from then upwards, probably stuff that we tend to watch as a family quite a lot. So things like Sister Act, I suppose, we've
That's a good
probably
one.
seen quite a lot. I remember watching Armageddon a lot when I was younger.
Good old Armageddon.
Yeah. Because that was kind of one where my dad wouldn't get bored.
It's a long film as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Armageddon.
But because in our family there's me, my mum, my sister, and then my dad. He maybe probably got sidelined a lot with
Overwhelmed
films.
by the ladies.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I'd probably say Sister Act. And then Disney films.
Yeah,
Yes.
Disney's were always
Yeah,
frequented.
like Aristocats was one of the favourites in our house. So probably that.
When I was younger, it was a whole host of different things because I would record movies off of the TV using VHSs, if you remember those. And then I would rewatch the tapes a lot. So it'd essentially be anything that I'd just recently seen. And when I first got into things like Jean-Claude Van Damme and Arnold Schwarzenegger and what have you, it meant that Terminator, Terminator 2, Aliens, there was a ton of ones that were repeated for that. As I got older, I would watch a lot of things like... I spent about 6 months watching Die Hard every day, about 3 times a day. And I don't know what it was, it was just... It made me feel happy. And it was how I relaxed, so I just kind of put it on and climb in bed, and I just get snuggled watching John McClane, and a lot of times I would fall asleep and stuff, and it was in between everything else I was doing. And then there's things like Predator, which I can effectively quote from start to finish. The most recent one that I went on a big bender of watching a whole lot was Heat. For some reason I couldn't stop watching Heat. For about 3 or 4 weeks I watch it every day. I can watch films again because I like watching them again. I watch them with director's commentary. I watch director's cuts versions.
Yeah, I've never really been like
I love
that.
watching films.
Yeah, I've never like finished a film and then pressed play again. I wanted to watch it.
I don't think I've ever done
Kind
that.
of that-
Not that quickly.
No, but even like the next day, I wouldn't think to watch the same film again. Really.
But yeah, I mean, I watch TV shows with director's cut. So,
Yeah.
with director's commentary, sorry. You know, I have an interesting relationship with films because I like to gorge. I like to do like 4 films in a row.
I get so sleepy.
And I'm not a person who... I can watch like a stupid film, an action film, a super distraught, soul-destroying,
Yeah.
sad film, and then...
Like a slapstick comedy.
Yeah, it just doesn't bother me. I watch all kinds of stuff. I generally do people's filmographies.
Yeah, like
I'll
choose
pick
one
an
actor.
actor and I'll just go through his IMDb and I'll get the films and I'll watch them. And even if I'm not enjoying them, I'll still get through them, kind of thing. It's just a passion of mine, so...
Makes sense.
Film's a no-brainer for me.
What countries have you travelled to? I'm assuming. Have you travelled to?
Okay. Do you want to start?
I've been to France. I've been to
I have also been to France.
Spain.
I have also been to Spain.
I've been to a variety of islands that I forget which countries they belong to. So I've been to Menorca, Mallorca,
In that just all Spain.
Tenerife, maybe.
Tenerife is an island near
Yeah.
near Africa, isn't it? That's a Canary Island.
Don't
I've
know
also been to
any other.
Tenerife. All the cats.
Oh, maybe Lanzarote
Is that
and and America.
Have you been to Holland? To the Netherlands?
Oh yeah,
I
I
went to a fucking
Oh.
brownie place.
yeah, I went to Amsterdam.
Yeah. I've been to Portugal. I've been to Belgium. And I have been to... That's about it. France,
You've been to Holland.
Tenerife, Rotterdam. Yeah, just a few European countries. I have not been to America because I'm poor. So as much as I would like to wow people with stories of travels, it just has not occurred yet, but
Oh, interesting.
I have high hopes.
What was the last picture you took on your phone?
Oh, I can actually check this, shall we? Let's hope it's not you in some vicarious position.
I feel like we need to set the scene. Despite you being so technology forward in every other aspect of your life with consoles and computers and stuff, your phone is more than 10 years old.
Yeah.
Like, I'm surprised it has a camera.
Oh wow, I think what? That must be a video.
No, is that not a... That's like a preset one, isn't it?
No, here we go. Yeah, the last few pictures I took, one of them is my cupboard that's full of GameCube games. I can see Pikmin, Skies of Arcadia, and that's about it. There's something else in front of it. And then the one before that is a picture of my score shitting on a friend's score on Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock. My buddy has 193,000 score. I have 1 billion. so the fucking... Look at the picture.
Is it again?
No, don't say. But it's just, like, his number is so tiny, and my number is so massive. And it made me laugh. So I apparently took a picture, but I don't know the date of that.
I'm unsure which is my last picture that I actually took, because mine saves the ones that I've saved from people as well.
Jesus.
But I think the last picture I took, I went out on Saturday for drinks, and I think it's the picture of cocktails.
Cocktails?
Yeah. Or like me and my friends when we're at the pub.
Oh. So just a little note here, folks, for the gameplay right now. I set up a whole bunch of these trap bolts just to see if they do anything, and the Houdini splicers seem to be magicians at not walking into them, and I think all they did was potentially kill my escort robots. So not the best strategy, but if you stay here with Chameleon on, you don't even have to fight. So you can just take your time and pick people apart afterwards, because they will not attack you, so you do get pretty much complete immunity, which is nice. That was your last photograph.
Yeah, so...
I don't take many photos. I did get a decent camera to take photos, and then I kind of lost it. Don't know. It's in my room somewhere, but I can't find it.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know you had a camera.
You took those pictures for me for uni, when you took a picture of your bathroom and like the flower outside and then your eye.
Oh yeah.
For that first year project.
Would you be willing to reduce your lifespan by 10 years to become rich or famous?
Yes.
Mine would depend on how long my lifespan is.
It also depends
if
on
I'm
what
gonna
is
die
rich
at
and
40.
famous, because there's a lot of fucking rich people now, so rich and famous doesn't necessarily mean
Super
kiss
rich.
my ass money, never have to worry, gonna do stupid shit for the rest of this small life.
Yeah. But that's what I mean, like, what if you were only gonna live till 40 and then you reduce it and you die at 30? You've got 1 year left.
Yeah, but in that 1 year, if I've got absolute kiss my ass money, I can help every single member of my family get absolute kiss my ass money, and I can do every single thing I've ever wanted to do, and die knowing that I've done a lot of cool shit. And it'd be sad for everybody, and that'd be sad for me, but, you know, your dog. Money, money.
I don't think losing you would be worth having kiss my ass money.
You think so?
No, I'd prefer to have you.
I'd cremate your ass in a second.
This is love, folks.
It's kiss my ass money. I'll just clone you. I'll create the technology to bring you back, and that's what I'll do. I'll do what, you know, Jeff Goldblum does in The Fly, only instead of becoming a disgusting fly, you become a beautiful lady, like Weird Science. You see?
I hope everyone can picture this scene right now.
Exactly.
You talking really fast in my ear and me looking nonchalantly the other way with disgust on my face. How dare you?
I don't talk that fast. I try and slow myself down for the YouTubers.
Would you rather be tall and fat or short and well built?
Tall and fat.
Me too.
Because you can never get height, but you can always lose weight.
Mhm. That would be my thought. Would you rather be blind or deaf?
You've got to say deaf for this, because your eyes are too important.
Yeah.
The lack of sight is fucking massive.
I think for you, it must be such a struggle because you love games and you also love music. It's like a toss-up of what do you love more.
It's got to be eyes. The ability to do everything is dictated by your eyes. There is a lot of great things that your ears do, but they don't do what your eyes do. It's got to be deaf. And
Yeah,
just
I
think
think
of
I'd-
technology for deafness now. They're getting way better when it comes to the hearing aids that you can get. There's all that echolocation stuff that's legit. There's sign language. There's a lot of things for those people, and I think blind people just kind of get fucked.
Yeah, I think I'd rather be deaf.
It'd be
But it'd be
great if we
hard.
could fix that shit. Like, I would rather, instead of spending money to kill brown people in Uzbekistan and steal their resources, if we could build things to fix that kind of shit. Fix paralysis. Fix the common cold. Fix fucking diarrhea and stuff. Fix the stupid shit we all get. Stigmatisms. Gradual degradation. You know? All that kind of stuff. Orangutans in the monsoon.
Poor thing. Do you read reviews about a movie before deciding whether to watch it or not?
I do not read them for the purposes of stopping myself watching it. I like to read reviews after I've seen a film, because I like to see how my opinion differs. Like when everybody said Sideways was the best thing ever, and I was telling them all to go fuck themselves. And I love Paul Giamatti, don't even get me started, but a 2-hour film about fucking losers and wine? No. Just no.
I don't really read reviews of films. I read reviews of lots of other things before, like if I was going to go to a restaurant or stay at a hotel. But films, I think they're so subjective than
Yep.
what someone else thinks of it, even if it's from a technical standpoint or whether it's from an enjoyment standpoint. Like, you might think differently, like you say, Sideways.
Yeah.
Good example.
No.
Or like stuff that you like, for example, that you would write a review on, I probably wouldn't like.
What are you talking about?
Well, I'm
Predator's
sure
Time.
you could read a great review saying how amazing arachnophobia is, and
Yeah,
I'm
but
still,
Arachnophobia is a classic.
and I'm still not going to want to watch it.
No, but that's just because you don't like fucking spiders. It's not because you
Exactly.
don't like Jeff Daniels.
No, so the review of it will be irrelevant.
No,
That's
it
what
won't,
I'm trying
because
to
it's a
say.
great film.
I'm still not going to watch it.
You love it, I'm telling you.
No.
I'm telling you. It's a great film.
What was the last gift that you received?
Probably something for my birthday, but I can't remember what you got me. So your mum thing, that blender that I've got, a NutriBullet, that thing's awesome.
Yeah,
So I can't remember. What did you get me for my birthday?
I can't remember. Did I get you anything?
I don't know.
Am I a horrible girlfriend?
I honestly can't remember. That blender's my NutriBullet thing.
Mm-hmm.
You were in America for my birthday though, so maybe that's your excuse.
The last gift that I can remember that I would consider a gift. Oh, the certificate thing that I got on like the last day of camp from my boss.
That counts as a gift?
Yeah, I still haven't got it though.
Oh, so you're not even getting it.
He shipped it.
The gift you never got.
Oh, I think he shipped it.
Then again, the developers of Fury were supposed to be sending me like a fucking hamper or like a fun pack for helping them test their game, or so they said. And it's been a few months now, so I'm almost certain they hate me.
Oh.
But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you found that as interesting as we did. You take care now.